Today we are going to be focusing on splits. Yay! Everyone loves splits. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so splits, very useful, obviously. In aerial, here's a various poses. I'm sure there are thousands more. Yes, okay, so how do I get to the next one? Yes. When we talk about splits, one important thing is square splits, or as it's written here, true front splits versus open splits. So usually you've probably heard, if you've done stretching stuff before, square your hips. So what does that mean? That means that both of your hip bones, your pelvis is facing forwards. So they're both in the same line. They're not turned like this. Okay, so you can see in this picture, her hip bones, both of them are facing towards the front, so where her leg is going. Okay, and here, her hips are open, so everything is facing towards the audience. Yes, and so usually when we do splits or we're stretching splits, we want to do this one, the true front or square splits, because in that position, your muscles are more balanced when we're stretching them, so we're not overstretching one part and understretching the other part and then ending up all crooked in the end. Yes, so if someone tells you to square your hips, it means make them in the same line. Okay, and when you have square hips, you might be farther off the ground than if you have open hips, but that's okay. Okay, next. So another important thing when we talk about splits or flexibility in general is passive versus active flexibility. So passive basically means you're just sitting in the position, you aren't really engaging any of your muscles, and you're just using your flexibility to be in that position. It's not necessarily a bad thing, that's just what it means. So in this position, you can see she's in a passive split because gravity is helping her to go down. She doesn't have to hold herself there. I mean, she does, but she doesn't have to hold her legs into that split position, okay? Whereas here is an active split. So she's using her active flexibility to open this leg because gravity is not really helping her to open the leg. She has to use the muscles in order to open into the split. So a lot of times your passive flexibility will be greater than your active flexibility. But for aerial especially, we want to work on our active flexibility so that you can go into a split upside down and open your legs instead of just relying on gravity or something to help you. Okay, so we will work on that. And here we have this nice diagram. So here you can see the muscles that we're going to be both strengthening and stretching. And since we're doing this splits on both sides, this applies to both legs. Okay, so the ones in blue are the ones we want to contract when we're in our split, or the ones we want to strengthen. So that would be the front leg, the hip flexor here, and your quad muscle. So when your leg is like this, these need to contract. And then on the other side of that, your hamstring needs to stretch on the front leg, okay? And then on the back leg, it will be basically the opposite. So your glute and your hamstring will be contracting or squeezing, and your hip flexor and quad here are going to be stretched. Yes, and then if we switch legs, it would be the other way around. Yes, okay. Things to think about. So passive versus active stretching. So before I said there's passive and active flexibility. So there's also passive and active stretching. So passive stretching would be like just sitting in your split, relaxing, not engaging your muscles. Okay, so obviously that's useful for stretching, but we also need to include active stretching. So that would be engaging your muscles in a stretch or moving through the stretch. Yes, working on your active flexibility. So we're gonna combine those to get the best results. And then last thing, end range strength. So this is the idea of building strength at the end of your range of flexibility. So basically what this will help is, will help you, one, with your active flexibility. So if you're strong at the point where you can hold your leg the highest, then you'll be able to hold it there for longer, versus if you're just flexible, you won't be able to hold your leg up, if that makes sense, hopefully. And then also, this helps with our nervous system, because that's a lot of information. When you're stretching, a lot of times the reason that you're not making gains in your flexibility is because your body is kind of freaked out that it's in that uncomfortable position. So if we gain strength at the end range of our flexibility, you're kind of tricking your brain into thinking that it's comfortable there. It's strong in that position, and so it can relax, and it's okay with being in that position, and it can go deeper instead of your brain freaking out and then not letting you stretch more. Yes. So, oh my goodness, what is happening here? Okay, let's start moving. Yay. Yes. Okay, so stand up. And we are going to start, as usual, with some jumping jacks. Yay. Ready? Let's go. We have like 30 more seconds. Awesome. Okay, next thing we're going to do, you're going to go from a squat into a releve. We're going to do this 8 times. I'll show you first. So we're going to squat, and then we're going to go up to a releve. You can't see my feet. And when you go up to your releve, you can bring your arms over your head if you want. Okay, so 8 times, squat, to releve. Yes, and now we're going to do the same thing, but with legs turned out. Okay, so legs a bit wider, toes turned out to the side. We're going to go from this squat into a releve. And then for the arms, they can be overhead and then down here. Okay, so they're going like this. Let's do that 8 times, okay? One. Awesome. I'm getting warm. Okay. Next thing, we're going to go to, I don't know if you can see my head, I guess not. We're going to go from a lunge and then lift the knee. Okay, so it looks like this. Lunge, and then I take my back knee and lift it up. If you want to make this harder, you can go lunge and then come up onto a releve and balance, okay? Let's do that 8 times on one leg. Six, 7, last one, 8, okay, and switch sides. Try and lift your knee as high as you can. Two more. Awesome. Okay. For the next thing, if you have a wall or a chair or something to hold on to, that might be useful. If not, you can test your balance. Okay, we're going to do kicks. So standing next to your wall. For the first one, we're going to do leg is bent in front. So in this position, and I'm turning my knee out to the side, okay? So kicking forwards and back. We're going to do, let's do 5, okay? Yes, and now we're going to do the same but with straight leg and flexed foot, okay? So front and back 5 times. Awesome, now let's switch sides. Other leg, 5 and 5, bent and straight. And now straight. Yes, okay, so for the next one, it's going to be the same thing, but to the side. Okay, so when we kick to the side, things to think about, knee is facing up. Okay, I don't want to turn my hips like this. I want to try and keep my hips level, and my knee is facing up the whole time. I can show you here, I guess, okay? Let's do 5. And 5 on the other side. Yes. Okay. Next thing, you're going to be standing. You can have your feet hip distance. And now we're going to roll down head first. Each vertebrae at a time. Rolling as low as you can go. And then rolling back up. So starting with lower back. And rolling up. And again. And one more time. Okay, now we're going to switch. So here first. Wave the opposite direction. And then let's go up head first. Okay, and again. And one more. Very nice. Okay. Next thing. This is amazing. Okay, so you're going to be in a downward dog or bear or mountain position, whatever you want to call it. So that's like this. Yes. So I'm trying to have a straight line from my hands to my butt. Yeah, like this. Okay, then from here, I'm going to take one leg and I'm going to pulse it towards my chest 5 times, okay? Probably won't move that much, so it looks like this. Pulse 5 times. Yes? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now I'm going to hold it as close to my chest as I can for 5 seconds, okay? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. And the other side. 5 pulses and hold for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, same thing, but now to the back. So we're gonna add a kick also, okay? So we're gonna kick the leg 5 times, then we're gonna hold it up and pulse 5 times, and then we're gonna hold as high as we can 5 times. Try and keep your hips level, so no opening hips, okay? Kick 5 times. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now let's pulse 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, other side. Kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, and we have one more of these. It's to the side. So it's the same thing, but now to the side. So 5 kicks, 5 pulses, and hold. I will show like this. Okay, so we're gonna go to the side like that. Yes. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And hold. 4, 5. Okay, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And hold. 3, 4, 5. Yes. Nice. Okay. If you need some water, get water. Where's on my water? Okay. Next thing. We're gonna be standing and we're just going to reach forwards and then one leg upper body and one leg is gonna be in a straight line the whole time. Okay, so like this. Just reach as far as you can and back up. And here trying to keep hips facing forward, so no opening. Yes, let's do this 8 times on one leg. It's okay if you don't touch the ground. 7. Last one. 8. Yes, and other side. More. 6, 7, and last one. 8. Okay. Nice. What is next? Awesome. So next we're gonna lie on the ground, on your back. Here I have my feet under my knees. My feet are hip width apart. And now we're just going to lift up to here 8 times. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and hold at the top. Yes, and now we're going to pulse. So from here, try and go up 8 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now we're gonna do the same thing, but you're gonna pull one knee into your chest. Try and keep your knee as close to you as you can, okay? 8 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other leg, knee into the chest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. Okay, you can stay on your back. We're gonna do the same thing, but now you're gonna have a straight leg. Okay, so it looks like this. Leg is straight. It's okay, it doesn't have to be up towards the ceiling. It can be here, that's fine. And now we're going to lift up 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Try to keep your hips level. 7 and 8. And let's switch sides. Leg up and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice. Awesome. You can stay lying on the ground if you want, or you can get water. I want water. Okay. So next thing, we're going to do some kicks. Okay, so one leg will be bent and one leg will be straight, and then we're gonna kick the straight leg like this. Okay, we're gonna do 5 with a pointed foot, 5 flexed foot, and then 5 pointed. Okay, so I'm trying to kick quite hard so that I feel a stretch, but not too hard that anything rips. Yes. Okay, so 5, 5, 5. 4, 5, flex foot. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my God.
5, pointed foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Let's switch. Other leg. Pointed 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and flex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Let's go back to the first leg. Okay, so now you're going to grab your leg. It doesn't matter where it is, okay? But we're trying to keep straight leg. And also here, I'm trying to keep my pull back on the ground and my abs engaged. Yes. So we're going to pulse the leg. So pulling the leg towards the chest like this. Not too hard, but you should feel a stretch. We're gonna do it 10 times, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now from here, I'm gonna keep my hands here and push my leg into my hands. So I'm trying to break my hands and push them down. Okay, we're gonna hold that for 5, as hard as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. And now we're gonna pulse again 10 times. Let's flex the foot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And again, pushing into your hands as hard as you can. Trying to bring your leg to the ground. And relax. And now you're just going to pull your leg gently towards your chest. Yes. Okay. Next thing, we're gonna stay on the same leg. you're going to hold your leg as close to you as you can. If it's here, that's fine, doesn't matter. Whatever the limit of your active flexibility is. Then from here, I'm going to take my hands, I'm going to place them on my shin. Okay? Now I'm going to move them like 2 inches towards me, like 1 centimeter, 2 centimeters, something like that. Okay? And then I'm going to bring my leg towards my hands. Yes, and hold it there. And now we're going to do it again. Hands closer to you. And bring your leg towards your hands. Yes, and hold. Straight leg. Okay, again, hands and leg. Hold. Yes, I'm trying to keep my butt on the ground the whole time. And last time. And bring your leg to your hands. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. My legs are shaking. Okay, other leg. So we had pulses, yes? So straight leg, hold wherever is comfortable, and we're gonna pulse 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now pushing the leg into your hands, trying to bring it towards the ground as hard as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, now we're gonna pulse 10 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and push. Oops, I forgot we did it with flex. That's okay. Push, push, push. And relax. And now pull your leg towards your chest. Yes, trying to get rid of all these hairs on my sock. Gross. Pull, pull, pull. Yes, okay. So now hold your leg here as straight as you can, as high as you can. Hands on your shin. Yes, okay. Now we're going to bring hands closer to you and leg to your hands. Yes, straight leg. Good, hands closer. Leg to your hands. Hold it. Okay, hands a little closer. Leg to your hands. Yes, and last one. Ready? Leg to your hands. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Nice. Okay, you can shake your legs off. Let's see what's happening next. Okay, awesome. Next thing, we're going to be sitting in a pike. This is a pike, okay? First thing, we're just going to stretch our pike. So legs together, let's point toes, straight legs, and then we're gonna lean forwards, trying to keep a flat back, or even an arched back, okay? So not curved, arched, and we lean forwards. If you're here, that's fine, doesn't matter. Get a bit of a stretch. Okay, now we're gonna flex and point our feet, but we're going to articulate through our toes. So we're gonna make it like a nice wave motion, okay? So it looks like this. I'm flexing, I'm straightening my legs so hard that my heels are gonna come off the ground, or they feel like they would come off the ground, yes? And then pointing and flexing, okay? So if you can see my toes, they go to this high heel position, then they point, then I keep them curved, pull them up, and flex. Okay, let's do that 5 times. Keeping legs straight the whole time. And sitting up tall. Yes, I think that was 5. Okay, now we're gonna reverse it. So I curl my toes, I point them, I curl my toes up, and I flex. 5 times. Sit up. I think that was 5. Okay. So next thing that we're going to do, we're going to open legs a little bit. And from here, you're going to try and have your hands on the ground as far forwards as you can. Okay, so this is easier. This is harder. From here, you're going to try and lift your leg with a straight leg. Okay, if that's super hard, you can have your leg bend. Yeah? We're going to do this 8 times, and then on the 8th one, we're going to hold the leg up as high as it can go and flex and point 4 times. Okay, let's do it. Everyone ready? 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. Other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and down. Nice. Okay, stretch your pike. Yes. Okay, so next we're going to do basically the same thing, but now like hands are on the outside of legs. Okay, and then we're gonna lift one leg up and we're gonna press it into your arm like this. Okay, so resisting with my arm, I'm trying to press my leg out. If this is really hard, you can sit on something so that you're a bit taller. That will make it easier. Okay, and you can also do it with a bent leg if you need to. Yes, and we're going to hold for 8. Yes. Are you ready? Hands as far forward as they can be. Lift the leg as high as it can go and press into your arm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Press harder. 5, 6, 7, 8, and down. And other side. Lift and push. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Okay, and stretch. Let's do flex this time. Yes. Okay. Next thing we are going to do, like we did before, lifting one leg. We're gonna do it 8 times, and now at the end we're gonna hold it for 8 seconds. Yes. Everyone ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Yes, other side. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and hold. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. And last time. Stretch your pike. Try and get even deeper than you were before. I have so many hairs on my socks. You. If you reached your toes, try and pull your heels off the ground. Yes. Okay. Now we are going to do some more stretchy stuff. So if you want more clothes, go ahead and get them. And if you have your soft thing, you can get that also. Okay, so for this, if you're on a hard floor or something, it's nice to put it under your knee when we do these stretches. I'm going to put this on. Okay, so we're gonna do some split stretches, and the way we're going to transition between each stretch will always be the same. So we did this before in a different class. So how this works, you're in your sumo position, so my knees are turned out, my feet are under my knees. You don't have to do this, I'm just showing you. And then I straighten one leg and I try to sit down. Okay, this is the position that we use to transfer or to switch sides. Yes, so here my knee is facing up towards the ceiling, not turned. I'm trying to sit as low as I can, trying to keep my heel on the ground, trying to keep my knee out. A lot of things to think about, okay? And then we switch sides like this. So how it works, I will be in my lunge or something. Then you're gonna turn to this position, switch sides, and turn to your lunge. Okay? So that's how it will transition between all of these stretches. Okay, so first thing, you're going to be on one knee, legs at 90 degrees. Yes. Okay, now here, I want you to curl your pelvis like this. Okay? So you should curl it so much that you feel a stretch here. I'm curling, and then I'm trying to push forwards so that I feel a stretch here. Yes, so just a few times, let's do that curling motion back and forth. Now from here, take your arm and you can put it over your head and kind of lean a bit to the side, still keeping my pelvis curled and pushing forwards so that I get more of a stretch here. Ten more seconds. Yes, okay. Now from here, let's go to a lunge, and we're gonna switch to the other side. Yes. And here. Oh, we were in this position. Yes, okay. Sorry if you can't see me, I'll try and explain with my voice. Okay, now, curling the pelvis a few times. And now let's keep it curled, pushing forwards. You should feel it here. And the arm can go overhead if you want. Twenty more seconds. Want to put music or something on? Feel free. Stretching can be boring. Some Netflix in the background. Okay, 5 more seconds. Good, and let's switch. Okay, and now we're going to go into a lunge. So back knee down, and I push my hips forwards. And here I'm trying to keep hips square, so they're both facing this direction. Yes. I'm also trying a bit to curl my pelvis, even though it's super hard here. Curl it back so I'm not just collapsing and arching. Okay, you should feel this here. You can even push this hip forwards to remind yourself to be square. And then also sometimes I push this in so that I'm all in a line. Yes, and let's switch sides. Lunge. Hips forwards towards the ground. Remember to have your ankle under your knee, so your knee shouldn't be over your ankle. I mean, over like this. They should all be in a line. Breathe. Relax. Okay, we're gonna switch sides. And now you're gonna straighten your front leg. Okay, here I'm trying to keep my hips in the same line. Oftentimes they will turn out like this, but I wanna keep them in the same line. So you might need to bring your front foot back a bit. And then I'm going to lean forwards, trying to get my stomach to my leg first. Okay, so not curling like this. I wanna get stomach to leg. You should feel it here. Okay, and now we're gonna point and flex the front foot. If you want, if you have like yoga blocks or something, you can use those to help you if you need. I don't have them. Okay, next thing we're gonna do, stay in the same position, but you're going to flex your foot and then rotate it like this. So like you're waving to someone with your foot. Remember to be stretching here. Good, and now let's point and let's relax. So now you can curl. Try and get as low as you can. Okay, let's switch sides. And straighten the front leg. Try and arch a bit so that your stomach goes closer to your leg. Keep your hips square. And then point and flex. Yes, and flex and move. Good, and then relax. Nice, let's go back to the other side. So much switching. Okay, now we're going to alternate between those two positions. So we have our lunge and then straightening the front leg and reaching forwards. Okay, so we're just alternating here. If you want, you can put your hands up and reach back a bit. And then straightening and reaching forwards. If you can add your breath with this, it will be even more amazing. So breathing in and out. And in and out. And in and out. Let's do 2 more times. You can go as slow as you want. Last one. Yes. Now let's switch sides. Okay, so we're alternating between a lunge Optional, hands up and leaning back. And then straightening the front leg. Remember to breathe. Okay, last one. Yes. Okay, let's switch sides. Okay, so for this one, I want to have more softness under my knee. Yes. Okay, you're gonna be in your lunge. And from here, you're gonna try and grab your back foot. Okay? So here, I'm really trying to keep my hips square. They will want to turn open, but keep them square. It's okay if you're not all the way down in your lunge. You should feel this here. You can also do this against a wall, like this, if you want. Okay, so holding your back foot. I'm trying to pull my foot towards me and also sink deeper, okay? Try and relax. Now, I'm gonna push my foot into my hand as hard as I can. Okay, we're gonna hold it for 5 seconds. Push, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax, try and go a bit deeper. And one more time, push your foot into your hand. Push as hard as you can. And relax. Yes, pull your foot closer to you. Okay, let's switch sides. Okay, remember you can put your foot on a wall or your couch or something if you don't want to hold it. Okay, pull your foot towards you. And push your foot into your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. And again, foot into your hand. Push, push, push. And relax. Yes, try and pull your foot closer. Sink deeper. Oh, it hurts. So good. Yes, okay. Let's switch sides. Okay, now from our lunge, you're gonna curl your toes under and you can have your hands on the ground or on something. And we're going to pull lift to a straight leg and down almost to the ground. Okay, so I don't actually put all my weight on the ground, but almost. We're gonna do that 5 times. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and holding straight leg, straight back leg. Now we're gonna rock forwards and back. You feel this here. 5 more times. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Knee down. And other side. Okay. So toes under, straight back leg, and knee down and up 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5. My legs are tired. And forwards and back. 3, 2, 1, and knee down. Okay, switch. Okay, so from here, from your lunge, you're going to try and bring your chest down towards the ground, and your knee can turn out to the side. Okay, so like this. And then you can go as low as you can. Yes, if you want, you can go under your leg. Yes. And just relax this leg out to the side. Awesome. And now from here, we're gonna go straight to this one on the same leg. So both legs are straight like this. And here I'm really trying to have my hips level, okay? So this here is level, not crooked. Yeah? And then with a flat back, I try and go as low as I can towards my leg. You should feel this here. So remember, flat back, I'm trying to get my stomach to my leg instead of curling like this. Okay, and now let's curl over and relax. Okay, let's go back to our lunge and switch sides. Last time we will switch sides. Okay, so let's go to that lizard position. So knee can go out to the side, and then chest lowers. You can move back and forth if you want. Nice, okay. Let's straighten both legs. Remember, hips both facing forwards and glide back. If you need things here, that's fine. Or you can put your hands on your leg. You might also feel this here. Yes, and let's relax. Nice. Okay, let's go back to our first leg, and we are ready for our splits. Yes. If you want something under your knee, get it. Okay, so start in this position. So hips are forwards, and front leg is straight. Okay. You can have your yoga blocks or your pillows or whatever. And we're going to slide the front leg forwards, keeping hips straight, okay? So this might be as far as you go, that's fine. Okay, so as low as you can go with square hips. And let's hold. This is what happens when you don't stretch for 3 months. Yes, we have 30 more seconds. Relax. 5. Nice. Okay, from here, bend your front leg, your front knee, and then we're gonna come up like this. Should stretch here, and maybe you're here on this side. Okay? This is really easy. You can bring your front foot out more. Okay? You can also lean forward if you want. You can move. Okay, we're going to do our splits on the same side one more time for 45 seconds. Yes. Is everyone ready? Let's go. Sliding forwards. Woo! So if you notice that you're really open, try and bring this hip back and square yourself. Even if you come off the ground, that's fine. We have 25 more seconds. If you want, you can bring your hands up. I lost count. Maybe 5 more. Yes, deeper, 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 and out. Okay, we have one more side. Okay, you can wiggle your hips out. Get them realigned. Yes. Okay, straight front leg. Are you ready? Let's go. Oh no, this is worse. We have 30 more seconds. Five more seconds. I'm really not counting correctly, but it's okay. Yes, and let's come out. Bend your front leg. Here, and stretch. You should feel this here. You can lean forwards if you want. Okay, get ready for your last 45 seconds of splits for today. Are you ready? Get set, and go. Oh. If you want a challenge, you can twist yourself so opposite side hand goes here, other hand goes here, and you try and make yourself more square. Or you can put your hands up in the air, or you can put your foot on something, or you can just hover here. Yes. We have 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. Come out of your splits. Shake your hips out. Yes, and it is 6:30. Awesome. Hopefully you feel like you stretched something. Yes. As always, tell all your friends. If you have any feedback, email me. And see you on Sunday.